Is that, yeah? Verb is looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Please don't stop the music. I wanna take you away. Okay. Which beats do I want today? The vibes. Let's go, Omega. Let's go. Let's go. Oh yeah, this thing is cooking. Verb. Cooking. Cooking, Oleg. Good morning. Good to see you. Let's go. Let's go. Good to see you. Looks like 22. You're looking for 22, ST? $22. I mean, with a float like that though, and his price action maybe later today. Let's go, Oleg. Yeah, let's see how today goes. Let's see. The verb is going to be 24. I mean, everybody's looking for the 20s. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I'm gonna need to zoom out at some point though because I bet you this supply zone, this entire zone here, is coming from back when this thing was a penny stock and it kept failing at. Let me just zoom out for verbs. Yeah, that's where it's coming from, right? So you can clearly see though that this thing failed here for a long time, right? Anywhere between $18. So the reason why you get these massive liquidity or like just massive supply zones is because the you have wicks all over the place, so it has to account for all of it. So from 14, 15 all the way to 17, $18 supply, and then once you clear that, it's $20 and above. Cool. Let me zoom out. That's a pretty nice run though, isn't it? 71% and still going. Is that the high of the day so far? It is. It is. Some really good breakouts. What's the Fed saying this morning? Sometimes okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay. 709. There you go. 1370. That thing really is pushing into that supply zone. Seb, good morning. Eric, good morning. Omega, good morning. Sandra, good morning. Oleg, good morning. Raven, let's go. KK, good morning. Jack, good morning. Arthur, good morning. A, good morning. River, good morning. Azules, Ayo, Ayo. Good morning, everybody. Jay, good morning. Jericho, good morning. Hi. Emmer, good morning. I know, right? Stranger, I know. I said this morning, like, do I even know how to stream, to set up the stream anymore? You know, since we've basically been gone for that's a pretty nice push. Like, Verb is looking nice. Verb is looking very nice. No, like, no warning sense at all. That thing is just striding into that supply zone. Just pushing into the supply zone. From sevens, too soon. The rest of it, nice way to start the week. Absolutely, Yogi. Yeah, 1470, Austin. Good morning, Regina Martin. From the mountains, yeah. From the mountains. WZ, let's go. Welcome back. Yeah, we're back. We are back. Doo-doo-doo. Oh yeah, I think it's about to tap that $15. So when you like, even though we can look at this and we can say like $14 is my goodness, I think it's just cooking. Another dollar higher. What's the top of that candle? 15.10. Yeah, $15.10. Wow, that's crazy. Verb is cooking, cooking, cooking. Verby verbs. Uh, actually, Okay, let's do this. 1 second. $15. Perfect. Let's go, Chada. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can I tell you what I think of TD having? You have puts at 57.45 break even. Sell them at the open. They expire on Friday, Saints. Okay. Thank you for giving me all the details too. By the way, I'll take a look. I'll take a look already. So I was gonna say earlier. So even though you can see that this supply zone is massive, the really that resistance starts at $15 for Verb. So you want to be careful at $15. Alrighty. Also, it's a nice like psychological level, anyways. You know. So you want to be careful around that zone. I'll come back to Bitcoin. I want to talk about Bitcoining, just levels and whatnot. So, but we'll come back to this when I'm done looking at TD. So you have puts on TD expiring. Uh, so 57, you said? Okay, let me look at the USTD. When did you buy those puts? I think you want to be very careful there. Depending when you bought these puts, TD looks like it's sitting at a potential double bottom at 57. Right, 57 is your break even. Yeah, so you're kind of sitting at, yeah, you bought at 63. Oh, good. So you should be green in this position then, right? My only concern for TD Saints is you're potentially sitting at the double bottom. So the last time TD had a massive red candle, it bounced off that demand zone, right off 57. So it kind of looks like it's sitting off 57 for now. What you need to have happen here now is this thing needs to break above Friday's low. Friday's low was 56.90. So if it goes below 56.90, you're still okay and you can hold on a little bit longer. But if you notice that thing starts to stay above 57 for longer than it should and it's bouncing back up, you want to get rid of those things immediately because you don't necessarily have the time, right? They expire on Friday. So by Tuesday, Wednesday, if this thing is rebounding back up a little bit higher, you're going to have a problem, right? So they had some pretty scary negative news, right? I mean, isn't it funny how like companies will have negative news when the stock is at resistance? Like, you should be buying puts at resistance. It's already stalling for multiple days, anyways. Like, you should be buying puts. And then they got some investigation about like fraud. Uh, if I can find it, something. Anyways, well, maybe it was another bank. Maybe it was another bank. But anyways, okay, maybe it wasn't this bank. TD Bank pays $3 billion fine after pleading guilty in money laundering. That's the one. Yeah, money laundering case, making its services convenient for criminals. uh, right? Like, you know, they're like, here you go. Here's your $3 billion fine. Pay the monies. They're like, okay, don't worry, we got these monies anyways. What do we care? Anyways, KB, good morning. Good morning, good morning. More downside, Wells Fargo, I just yeah. Wells Fargo is a little bit different though. I feel like TD is a bigger bank. Like TD is a bigger monster. But again, so if I were you in your position though, the only concern is your puts expire on Friday. So if it turns around here, your puts are gonna start getting destroyed quicker than anything else. Right? If you were holding like just shares and you were short, you would be okay. Like you have nothing to worry about, but you're holding options. So you need that thing to go below 57 and stay below 57 and you're going to be fine because then your next potential like level to sell off to, it might go all the way down to like 54, right? And your puts would be on fire. So let's see what happens when the market opens. Alrighty? Cool. Okay. Exactly, WZ. Exactly. Right? All the banks, all these institutions pay their fines and then they make more monies, Then they make more money. Okay, let's go back to Verb. So Verb is still sitting in that supply zone at $15 is going to be a bit of an obstacle as the day goes on, so we'll see if we can break above that. Alrighty, good morning, Joe. Ayo, good morning, Larry. Fit Mixture, hello, KB, good morning. Out of your short position, yeah, no shorts today, no shorts, only cook, right? If you guys remember, all of last week we kept saying like, hey, if the S&P goes below 565, we're cooked. It's gonna sell off. If we break above 575, the S&P is gonna pump, right? So we clearly broke above resistance and it just goes, right? So yeah, yeah. So when you buy those puts, you just have to make sure that you pay attention to the level that if it breaks above, you need to get out of there, right? So if I pull up, there's always a level on anything that runs. So if you look at the 4 hour time frame and we look at that 75, I'm gonna keep scrolling down here, right? I'm looking for 75s. You can see this resistance, right? We talked about this all of last week and the week before that, maybe, right? This is the 4 hour time frame, by the way, right? That's your 4 hour time frame there. And then you can see the resistance though, right? So on this 4 hour time from across multiple days, you can see the S&P just failing there and failing and failing and failing and failing and failing, right? When that level breaks down, it's gone, right? So it stalled a little bit, but that was basically a day of stalling there, and then it broke out again. So now we're sitting at all-time highs again for the markets. All-time highs. Is anybody surprised that the market is at all-time highs? Anybody? Did anybody surprised that we keep cooking? We kind of explained why we thought this was going to be the case, though, right? So like again, one thing is when the Fed cuts rates, well, people start looking around and saying, "Oh, okay, so like all this money that I had saving in my account, right, collecting, like looking for potential interest. If the rates are going to keep going down, you know where like would be better for that money in the market, right?" Also, if people don't really have faith in the economy, right, people don't have faith. If people look and say, oh, like if I keep my money in in my savings account, right, or in, like just in cash, well, it's getting destroyed anyways. Like inflation is destroying my monies. My dollar becomes like 80 cents, 70 cents really quickly. You know what, where's that money going to go, right? We have more money, printing. Well, yes, we're printing money and we're devaluing the monies, but then that money is just going to go to these companies anyway. you know so yeah, Joe. Yup. So yeah. Yes, the dollar is worth less, but that dollar is gonna go to the top 7 companies, and that's gonna drag the S&P up, right? Meta is gonna make more monies. Apple is gonna make more monies. Yeah, right. Google is gonna make more monies. Microsoft is gonna make more monies. Well, guess what? Guess what? The top 7 companies in the S&P are, right? Just drag them up, drag the S&P up. So, yep, when the Fed points you buy, when the Fed prints you buy, exactly, right? Also, the Fed will support the markets. Anyways, so I'm not surprised. Eventually, we're gonna get a nice dip ski, but not surprised that the markets just keep going up and up and up. You know, not surprised. I'm surprised that Bitcoin is still slacking below 70 though. Lori, good morning. Will, good morning. Good morning, Alan. Ayo. Good morning, guys. The very top, and now we have another. Yeah. Do I think a 40% crash is crazy? I think a 40% crash. Something would need to happen. Something would need like some geopolitical events, or like something happens in the economy, or like somebody wins the election and people are not happy, and then something happens, right? So like a 40% crash is in this day and age, I feel like is asking for a lot. Like these days, everybody, like we dip like 2%, and everybody's like, "Oh, did you buy the dip?" Right? Like everybody's just buying the dip skis these days. If you look at like money market, like so sometimes what people do is you can track these numbers, and there's a chart on the on TradingView. Actually, I'll pull it up later. You can see how much cash is in the market versus how much cash is invested in the markets, right? So like that money is at all time highs, right? So there's still a lot of cash on the sidelines waiting for dipskis. Obviously, like use Warren Buffett as an example, right? There we go. You thought the market was closed? No, just the Canadian markets, because today's Thanksgiving in Canada. Thanksgiving, Canada. So yeah, the S&P made new all-time highs. We're gonna open a brand new all-time highs, guys, for the S&P. Bitcoin looks good going into the open. It just has resistance at 65. Dan, Ayo, good morning. Mike, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, Mike. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, thank you, Jaspreet. Yeah. And then let me just see here. So going into the open here, we have about 8 minutes left before the markets open. Let me refresh the top gainers list here really quickly. Question for you guys in the chat though: what's your favorite name going into the open? What's your favorite stonk? What is your favorite stonk going into the open? So TVGN is the top gainer. You guys made some nice monies on this one earlier today. Some nice monies on this one. Uh, the Canadians have anything to be thankful for? Maybe. Yes, yes. Your verb, yeah, XPON and verb, yeah. I'm expecting to see verb a lot in the chat. Verb, verb, verb. Again, verb is gonna have a lot of resistance at $15, but yeah, a lot of verbs. Amanda, you in verb already? Or you're just waiting for now? Yeah, so verb is a standout. TVGN just because it's a top gainer coming into the open. So, but that thing has looked a bit sus though. So I'm a bit suspicious. I in and out. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. XPON a lot of supply at the very top too as well, right? So $4.40, but it's done a fairly good job holding 390 for now. So let's see if it stays above that level. The only thing I don't like here is that like all of that supply, and then also it's creating some lower highs. But all of that changes at the open immediately, right? So let's see what happens at the open, guys. Alrighty, so that's obviously one we're going to be paying attention to as well. And then we should be looking for some Bitcoin miners too, but meh, meh. Maybe I'll pull up like a Mara or something. A Mara. It's a gap up, but yeah, 82-cent gap up. Ooh, speaking of yeah, there goes Mara. Okay, I'm gonna leave it on Verb though for now. But now, yeah, 600 end of the year. Spy 600 at the end of the year, most likely. That's crazy. Hello, Yi. That is crazy. In the lab got in on Friday. Yeah, I saw that virus. Yeah, I saw that. They followed do Jake. I like it. 5 minutes. Okay, let's see. What do I have? All positions. Uh, okay, sounds good. Virus. Yeah, no, I like Jake. Jake was fire virus. He yaps too much sometimes, but You know, there he is. What's up, Grim? The Australian criminal. Paul, good morning. Hey, yo, how are you? Good morning, everybody. Hmm. Remember GRTS, Grim? How could you forget? Has a bit of a pop there. Not that it's doing anything crazy though. So this is one of those ones, honestly, to set an alert for a breakout, but there's not a whole lot happening yet. The good thing though is that it's found a bit of support at 5 cents now. You're still holding it, yeah. As long as it stays above 490, honestly, okay. 490, 490, 490. If it breaks below, then you have a problem. Although you missed out on option plays, you missed out on strong plays, you missed out on a lot. Good morning. Okay, let me go back to BTC. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it up there, and then XPON, Mara, up and down, and then Verb. So Verb kind of looks like the most. I mean, TVGN doesn't look horrible either, but Verb is looking nicer going into the open. Nicer going into the open. Yeah. Make sure we're not missing anything else. No, don't think so. Don't think so. When halts for Verb, or maybe once the market opens. Careful what you wish for though, because that thing might hold on the way down at the open, especially since it's sitting in a supply zone here. Especially sitting at work, made profits early. I saw, yeah, I saw Paul. Well done. Well done, skis. Don't forget to smash the like, guys, if you haven't already. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Smash the like, hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel. And if you're not a member yet, you know what to do, right? So click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot. Come join us in Discord. Yeah, Amanda, you hear that? Olu, no. Yeah. No, just click the link at the bottom, upgrades Olu, and you're good to go. You have all the other ones. You're just missing you're just missing like a few. But yeah, I know you like playing options. You're really missing out on options, right? Like Virus mentioned, people were picking up Mara calls on Friday, right? Nice little gap up there, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And yeah, and a whole bunch of other stuff. What's XPON doing? Yeah, with most of these names, honestly, you're just having to wait for the market to open and then see what the what it looks like. From that, let's go. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done, guys. Monies. JTAI with the pop. Yeah, it looks like it's curling off the bottom there. JTAI. Teamwork makes the dream work. I love it. Yeah, I know. When I wake up in the morning and I just see the teamwork, I'm like, yes. Yes. Okay, back to bed. Back to bed. Yeah, a bit of consolidation of the view up at 1170 for JTAI. And then the market just opened here, guys. So I'm going to leave it on Verb for a second because I just want to see what happens. XPON, like I said earlier, there's a bit of support at 90, so let's see if it stays above it. There's a lot of supply at 410 to 420 for XPON. A lot of supply. Alrighty, so just be cautious. Obviously, the S&P opened at brand new all-time highs and it's dipping. So yeah, see what happens there. Bitcoin still below 65, and back to Verb. So Verb needs to break above 60. 60? No. Needs to break above $15 if it wants to keep pumping here. So that's your next obstacle. Good morning, Chefman. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah, it looks like GRTS is pushing up a little bit higher, 12%. Not bad. Cook. Not that 12% is a lot for a penny stock, but you know, DJT is like above $26. Announces release of Trump streaming on the web. That's a really nice push, for DJT. Like really nice pump. I wonder if like yeah, is it actually Grim? Is it wow? Really? You went in heavy then. My goodness. Well done. Love it. Love the monies. Let me pull up DJT here. It looks like DJT has catalyst with this run, but I wonder if half of this though is like sentimental. Like Trump win election. Like that's how people are feeling, and the stock is cooking along with it. Maybe because that stock looks really good. That thing went to $12. Hello, Shamir. $12 back to 26 to 26. When puts on this though? Feel like I want to get some puts at some point. You know, at some point. Verb is still below 15, guys. Nothing happening. JTAI still in the same range. XPON is actually looking really good now. So that $3.90 is holding up really well in this one. You just have your next resistance at $4.20. Righty, so 420 is your next little obstacle there for XPON. So, but hopefully it stays above the 200 EMA though. So $3.90. Yeah, Bitcoin had a really nice run. Were you holding Mara as well, Shamir, or just Tesla? Tesla also had a nice gap up this morning. When I looked, it was let's go, Grim. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, hook. Yeah, the S&P just had a fat green candle. My goodness, look at that. Damn. I think said, yo, brand new all-time highs, guys. We're gonna keep saying that all day today. 419. Good job. Well done. It looks like Verb just wants to go back to $15. Yep, $15. Yeah, I haven't looked at WBA yet. I need to. And there it goes. Brand new highs of the day, guys, for Verb. If we can actually close above it, that would be nice. That would be nice. But that's a very nice push for Verb, though. Because I know we were looking for some calls on WBA, so I just want to know what the chart is doing. I don't think I set alerts for this one. Oh dang, yeah. Hmm. Maybe on a dip ski on this one, virus. Maybe on a retest closer to the bottom of the range because that's a pretty nice gap up. That never actually happened till like okay. Yeah, let's see if we get a retest here on WBA. Yeah, that was a nice breakout. Yeah, the chart looks nice. It has a lot of like room to the upside. Anyways, Verb is pumping. Oof, almost $16, guys. So I mean, it finally broke above that 15 resistance, anyways. Right. So maybe it's gonna keep cooking now. There goes $16. If you're holding Verb, type in yes in the chat. It most likely is halted. Yeah, they just halted it. So Martin, there's your halt. There's your halt. You all out of it, Yogi? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Patricia, yes. Okay. Nobody else is diamond handing this Verb. The S&P just cooking. Just cooking. My goodness. My goodness. Again, like like you look at this and you're like, okay, like how much higher are we gonna go? Like how much higher do we go? But then at the same time, like it makes complete sense why the market is pumping. You know, makes complete sense why the markets are going up like that. So people don't feel safe, right? Yeah, the dollar is rubbish, or so the printing doesn't help anybody. Anyway, so yeah, Verb is halted up. Congratulations if you're in this one. We own the floats, no ceiling. Let's go, Kevin. Let's go, let's go. Keep cooking. So then, I mean, you can clearly see though that we have supply zones all over the place. I think when we mentioned, so we talked about $15 and then we talked about $18, right? So let's see if we get to $18. Why so many funds not settled? Uh, funds not settled. What do you mean? Oh yes, yes. It's a holiday. Yeah, like it's a banking holiday. So yeah, in a sense, yeah. So you guys all answered the question. So thank you. That's why if your funds are not completely settled, or like if something is fishy, it's because it's a banking holiday. Yeah. Bob, good morning. Good morning, Doche. Ayo, 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 ayo. Yeah, let's see what happens when Verb gets on halted here. Uh, Dan, I was at the hospital, and even at the hospital, I couldn't get like peace because someone had to roast me. You know, someone had to roast me in the hospital. So then, like, when you're getting like an X-ray, right? Like you have to face like I have my hands up like against a wall, and like I'm facing the other way, and I'm not allowed to move. And then all of a sudden somebody walks into the room. Anyways. That time, yeah. DJT just broke above $27. That thing is a monster. Oof. And anyways, so then like I'm done getting my X-ray, and then we're chatting. They're like, see, this is what happens when you quit soccer, your chest hurts. Anyways, Spy just made new all-time highs again. Oof. Cooking. Still considered a holiday, GZ? Yeah. Yeah. Gail, it's still a work in progress, Still a work in progress. Cavity search? No, no cavity search. Come on halt the damn thing, Verb. Halt it. And then cook it. Yeah, XPON is way too volatile. That supply zone really is an obstacle on this one. Really is an obstacle. 10%? Okay. Stop loss for what, Baruch? Yeah, too much resistance on that one. DXYZ. It's a funny name for a stock, isn't it? Funny name. Oh, and Verb, are you in a position? Are you just asking for a stop loss? What's your current entry price on that thing? What's your entry price? Yeah, what did you get in at? You got in at 1060. Well done, right? So I would move that stop loss I don't know where you have your stop loss at now, but I would move that stop loss really, really high. Alrighty, Globe, good morning. Hey, yo. It wasn't the cookies, I promise. Promise. I promise. There goes the on halt, guys. So on halted, and it's dropping a little bit there. So I think the main issue with this one is that it's halting in a supply zone, right? So then you're gonna get a whole bunch of volatility in that area. Um, yeah, 1420. Interesting. Is it halted down? They might have halted it down. Again, this is why you want to be aggressive with that stop loss, just so it doesn't halt down on you. Yeah, they just halted the damn thing down, right? Yeah, 1424 now. So it's gonna play games here, just because again we're in a supply zone, right? There's a lot of resistance there. Yeah, DJT is cooking. For anybody that's holding some DJT calls, congratulations, because that thing looks nice. So maybe it's gonna keep pumping it the closer we get to elections. And then XPON is all over the place here, but it looks like it's finally pushing again towards 420. There goes $4.20. Yes, Gail. Yes, yes. See if we can break above this time though. Yeah, no, I was, I was relaxing on Sunday. Actually, no, I was brushing my teeth, and then like all of a sudden, like my chest was on fire. When I say on fire, like, is it down? Yeah. Let me go look. 17. Ooh, I like it. Maybe it's time to pick up those WBA calls, huh? See, we can get closer to 9 because I think we maybe this is just a retest. Yeah, no. So like obviously I was complaining about like my chest all week, right? So like I was streaming on Monday, right, and then all of a sudden like you know like I had some chest pain, so I was like, you know, hey guys, I'm just gonna be done with the day, and then maybe I'm gonna go to the clinic. So then I went to the clinic, and they did some tests, blah blah blah, and then they called like gave me the results the next day, blah blah blah, and it wasn't like very conclusive, but it wasn't like it's okay. So then I just kind of dealt with it like all week, and then I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna wait, wait. And then on Sunday it was like 10 times worse. Like I was brushing my teeth and the pain like it went from like my chest like all over my left side. Like, you know, like it was and like this time it lasted for like way longer. And like it was scary. So then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go to the hospital. So then I spent like, like all day at the hospital, like just doing tests, like blood work after X-ray, after ECG, after this, after that. There's a lot of rubbish, and then hours and hours go by, and then like the doctor comes in and he's like, yeah, like like all the tests, like yeah, it was fine. Like he was like, yeah, like all the tests are fine. Like I don't see anything, So I'm like, oh well, what am I supposed to do? He's like, he's like, well, like it's probably like just muscular pain or something. That's what he said. I'm like, okay, well, I guess, I guess maybe maybe I went to the gym and I yeah. Martin, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Uh, you have allergies, I know, right? Virus. So then, yeah, but it's a good thing though that there's nothing wrong, right? So maybe it's from like sitting on stream, my back. Maybe it's from the gym. Maybe it's stress. Maybe I don't know. But, the milk, the insurance. Yeah. Well, let's see if they send me a bill though. Yeah. Anyways, I know. Azul. Come on, Azul. Anyways, yeah, yeah. Anyways, yeah, XPON looks like it's still trying to break in close above 420. So let's see if we actually do this time. And then the pre-market high is a little bit higher, right? Like 440 to 450. But yeah, let's see. That thing needs to close above 420 first, Eric. Right? A lot of resistance, and then Verb is still halted down. So just waiting to see what happens with that one. And then the S&P doesn't know when to stop, right? That thing just keeps cooking. So people just keep buying the yeah. You know what? Then you know what they told me? They're like, okay, take some Advil for the pain. I'm like, are you kidding me? So then, on the way home, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna be my own doctor instead. I'm kidding. So then I picked up some acid stuff. Yeah. Yeah. No, as you, unbelievable. No, it is what it is. Yeah, like yeah, just like acid meds, stuff like that. Oh no, 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 no. It's been adjusted. It's been adjusted, Joe. It's been adjusted. It's been adjusted. Yeah, no, I completely agree. I completely agree. I yeah. No, no, like before I even went to the hospital, uh like the middle of last week, I went to this organic store, uh and then yeah, then did like some like meal prep. you know. So bake some chicken, some salad. Um, like even the milk is different, the cereal is different, like just just different stuff. But yeah, okay. And Azu, I just got some like it's called like Pepsi or something. Yeah, that's what I got. You have, yeah. No, it's not breast milk. Yeah. For Verb, I mean, let's see what happens so it's on halted. Let's see if we can start to consolidate somewhere, Chase. Right. So watch for 1320 for now. Just because that's the bottom of the demand zone, closer to $13, right? Um, okay, sounds good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's what I got as Zoom. So let's see if that helps a little bit. Yeah. So yeah, Chase, watch for the closer you get to $13. Let's see if we can start to curl because it doesn't look like it's curling yet, anyways, right? So we can start curling right up this 50 EMA. I think you might be okay. uh, you guys are wild. So 1320 is what we mentioned, just because if you look to the left hand side, Chase, there's a bit of support there. Let's see if we can bounce. Alrighty. XPON is still below $4.20. It kind of looks like it wants to push, though, doesn't it? Kind of looks like it wants to push. The S&P doesn't give a damn. Like SPY just keeps going and going. Uh, does it worth? So Theodore says, does it worth to invest 15 to 500 euros every month in the S&P for the next 5 to 15 years? It's more than worth it, Theodore. It's more than worth it. You should definitely do it. Yes. November. There we go. My goodness, guys, Spy is on fire. Right? Prince monies. The monies goes right to the markets. Arm. Damn. My goodness. This is impressive. Bitcoin is pumping too now, isn't it? So DJT looks okay. It looks like it's T-Rexing a little bit, but yeah. So Bitcoin again. I'm surprised Bitcoin really, like. Anyways, we should have been at 70 already, Lorenda. Should be at 70 already. Not playing around here. So $13 is holding for now. 1320 is holding for Verb. 1320 is that demand zone. Also, it's the last bottom. So let's see if we can try and stay above it. It looks like it's dropping again hard, right? So let's see if we can actually like. It looks like go back to 1320 and below. So that thing has a lot of selling pressure, and it's just playing with that 1320. So it really needs to consolidate and stay above it. The S&P though, new all-time highs, guys. If you're holding some spy calls, you're smiling right now. It is Canada Thanksgiving. Yeah. So it's a holiday in Canada. So let me take a look. Uh, hmm. That's a pretty nasty. Let me see. Where did we actually close out on Friday? I want to look at those that WBA position again, Virus. Like it's having such a hard time just closing above resistance. Like such a hard time. Such a hard time closing above. Uh, yeah, I was hoping that this thing would actually break and stay above, but looks like it's playing a lot of games up there, isn't it? A lot of games. Okay. But actually, let me look at the. Okay, 1 second. Yep, yep. I just want to see what the chain looks like, because I know I looked at it before. Oh yeah. Okay, that's the wrong chain, I think. Okay. NVIDIA calls, random stuff. Okay. Friday and 15 shares of SMCI. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. So yeah, as you can see though, for XPON guys, for some reason we just can't break. And then for Verb, we keep bouncing at 1320, right? So I don't know if anybody bought the dip at 1320, but it looks like that level is holding for now, right? Anybody buy the dip on this one? Hopefully we can stay above it. $13.20. 1320. Yes, Yogi, love it. So we're a little dollar higher there. You did, Lorenda? Monies, love it. And so a bit of a double bottom of the 50 EMA demand zone. Let's see if we can keep pushing here. So at this point, honestly, just move the stop loss higher. And if it hits, it hits. At least it's a bit of profits, anyways. Right? At least it's a bit of profits. Okay, let me take a look. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, that thing definitely got slapped from that bottom. You can't even call that a gap fill either, though. I'm looking at that $9 range still. That's kind of what I'm looking at there, Virus. Like earlier today, I wanted to dip closer to $9, even though it would be, even though we knew that it would not be a good thing. I still wanted the dip skis to $9. Hmm. Maybe like a starter or something. Uh, Yeah, so what I was looking, yeah, so that's the 4 hour too, by the way. So that's a retest of the 20, which is kind of what I like there. Kind of what I like there. Yeah, exactly. Like just scale in, right? So like pick up one and then go from there. Yep, I agree. Absolutely agree. Absolutely perfect. Okay, let's go back to verbies. So yeah, it looks like Verb went all the way to 1440 and then came back to the demand zone. So it's all over the place. All over the place. All the money is going to the S&P, guys. Everybody's like, "Oh no, let's go to the S&P." Uh, isn't trade on the open market? Shamir, let's say no. Let's say no. Why? What did you see? Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about SpaceX. Uh, Waiting for me to sell before it pumps. It really is. As soon as you sell this thing, that's when it's gonna cook. Yeah, that $4.20 is major resistance. Major resistance. The good thing is like it's a good and a bad thing, right? Like it's sitting there, it's not crashing, so maybe at some point it's gonna break. It's only 10 cents away. Like it only takes one candle and then this thing is gone, right? Same thing for the downside though. Like if it drops below the 200 here, I think people are gonna panic, 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 panic. It looks like TVGN is holding a nice demand zone though, so 75 cents, and there it goes. Right, so not bad. Bitcoin, obviously, again, the markets are cooking, so Bitcoin is going to cook as well. S&P just made brand new all-time highs again, and yeah, there goes TVGN testing the market open highs at 87 cents. Okay, sounds good, Grim. You don't want to sacrifice. You don't want to be a sacrificial lamb. Yeah, Nvidia has been very impressive. Very impressive. Let me pull up Nvidia here. I haven't looked at Tesla yet. The last I looked at Tesla was woof, look at Nvidia, guys. Yeah. Can you believe some people panic sold Nvidia at $100? Now Nvidia is less than a dollar, actually more than just over a dollar away from like all-time highs again. Can you imagine? Can you imagine selling Nvidia at $100 and then in the span of 2 months, Nvidia goes up 40%? Yeah, my goodness. It depends on how big your initial position is, Shamir, and how ready you are and what you're currently holding. Right? I have no idea what you're holding. So let me know, because I know you're holding options. If you're holding shares, then like if we're holding $9, then that's fine to me, as long as you have a stop loss and you're not diamond handing. Verb did crash, yeah, it did. I'm surprised they didn't halt it on that drop. Yeah, so when as soon as you go below that 1320, I think people panic, right? That's why I said earlier, like if you get in, just move your stop loss higher, right? Just move that stop loss higher, and you should be okay. NQ is going crazy, yeah, yeah. Yep. You have, oh my god, you're holding $12 calls. Oh, that's why. When did those calls expire? Uh, when did those calls expire? Because it looks like you went a bit extreme. Oh, 11/15, so November 15. Yeah, so November 15. So that's not horrible. The strike is just a little bit out there though. Yeah, that's why I was looking for those $10 ones because it's agreed virus. Is the best thing to do. TVGN. Did we stay below? Yeah, so we're breaking above that double top now for TVGN. All time highs. My goodness, Dan. Sheesh, look at that. Look at that. Uh, you're getting out of them at 10 anyways? Okay, sounds good. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. So again, like earlier today, I wanted to dip closer to $9. That's why I was, even though it's still below the breakout, that's why I was kind of interested. Even though we should be waiting for it to break out. SPY oversold in any time frames. I entered a cheap one put. SPY is far from oversold. SPY is so far from oversold. Like if you stood on like you couldn't see it. Anyways, but no, the S&P is not oversold. Overbought maybe. In it not on any time frame. Yeah, there goes 92. Whew, that's a nice push. That's a nice breakout. Oh my days, 93 for TVGN. So if you're buying puts for the S&P, you're gambling, right? You're guessing. You're like, hey, I hope, right? You're like, I hope, I hope, I hope. That's what you're doing when you buy puts. When the market is pumping like that, that's what you're hoping for. You're like, I hope that the market can crash soon because it's too high, right? But the S&P is showing no signs of weakness. Like if the S&P was Dan's muscles at the gym, you know, like you wouldn't see weakness. Anyways, Verb is halted up. Not Verb. TVGN is halted up. Is it overbought? You can say yes. Like you can find a time frame that the S&P is overbought on, right? So if you look at the 1 minute for the S&P, the RSI is at 82, right? So technically it's overbought. Does that make a difference though? The S&P doesn't care, right? Overbought to the S&P is like, AMC saying, oh, we're making more revenue on popcorn. Doesn't matter, right? It's like Mullen, saying, oh, we're selling more vehicles. Doesn't matter. So TVGN is halted up, guys. Congratulations if you're in this one. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, that thing just gave us a nice pop. Oof. That was a nice demand zone too, wasn't it? Dang, look at that. And 75, 75, curl, curl, curl. Boom skis. That was actually quite nice for a second retest. Quite nice. Quite nice. And Bitcoin is cooking, right? Looking good. WBA is giving us a bit of a bounce, guys. So trying to curl off $9, which is kind of what we wanted, right? So uh, trying to curl, trying to. So let's see if we can stay above $9 and go from red to green. Alrighty. Yeah, they had some news earlier today. They had some news earlier today. Earlier today. Shares. Okay, there you go. I didn't finish my sentence in the swing channel. You're in at 80 cents, Ryan? Come on, monies. Are you ready to exit the building? Ready to exit? Well done, Ryan. Well done, well done. Love it. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit here for TVG. And I know this thing was a lot higher earlier this morning. Well, not a lot higher. So then the high that we hit in pre-market or after hours on Friday as well was $1.10. So that would be your next major resistance. Alrighty, for TVGN. So we don't even need to zoom out because $1.10 typical and then $1.20 typical. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Friday, 30s, 16, and well done. That's a really good play. You've been holding since the 80s, Nemo. Love it. Congratulations. Congratulations. Maybe the S&P is gonna dip a little bit for you now. Um, on the overbought, right? We say dip and it's gonna be 50 cents, and then Boomski's new all-time highs. But it's dipping a little bit. right? Slipping a little bit. Let's see. Sheesh. Hmm, crazy. Pumping and pumping. Riley? Yes, sure. What's your question? What's your position? Jaspreet, what's your question? Yeah, probably. Probably because now the RSI is already down to 50 to 53 on that small drop. Nvidia is going back up though, so I bet you the S&P is going to start turning around here soon. WBA is almost back to break even already, guys. So looks like we picked the perfect level of $9, right? Ooh wee, ooh wee. That thing says let's bounce, let's bounce. You're finding an entry? Okay, I'll take a look. Actually, yeah. So $9.20 might be your next little obstacle there for that thing. That's an interesting. Hmm, interesting actually. Very very interesting. You glad you bought the calls? Maybe. I mean, again, a bit of a bounce for now, right? So. Do, do. Let's go. That was a perfect entry, guys. Especially if you bought some shares, maybe. That was a beautiful entry. The bid, yeah, which is that's exactly what we wanted, right? Exactly what we wanted. Gap up, dip to $9, give us an entry, and then come all the way back up. The question though is, can we stay above it? Can we stay above, right? Let's see. Actually, did anybody buy shares on this thing at $9? Anybody? Ooh, BTC. My goodness, love it, love it, love it. Okay, permission. Do, 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 do. Love it. Okay. Oof, that was a perfect entry. We're testing a bit of a downtrend up there at 26, 26. Uh, wow, those are some nice bits coming in too, huh? 905 Oleg, love it. 902 Yogi, love it. Absolutely love it, Yogi. So love it. Love it, love it. So again, I mean, like honestly, again, we can pick entries, but then you just have to decide how you manage that trade, right? You just have to decide how you manage the trade. That's always going to be up to you. Um, yeah, that's a pretty nice pop though. Let's see if we can stay green. Alrighty, and then obviously the goal today for this thing would be to close above $9.32. If it can close above that level, then okay, that's a good thing. The S&P is back above 85, 83. TVGN, guys, is that thing cooked and halted up again, right? Yeah, so 117 pyros. So congratulations, anybody that's in this one. Congrats, congrats. So 120 will be your next resistance there. Alrighty, that's a pretty nice push, though. Very, very nice push. Let's go, Yogi. Give me a high five. Well done. Yogi took his monies already, guys. Yogi's like, thank you, guys. Take my monies and run. Also, Yogi, big positions for you. So, yeah. Yeah, let's go. So, okay, perfect. Yeah. So, I mean, for now, again, you want to see that thing break above $1.20, Sarah, right? $1.20, and then go from there. Already. Again, BTC looks nice. It looks like we're about to push for brand new highs of the day on this thing, so that's a good thing. And then I'm sure at some point Verb is going to run again. I don't think that thing is completely done yet. And especially since we're still sitting above the 200 EMA, don't think it's completely done. Okay, sounds good, Yogi. Yeah, it's nice if the shares can cover the calls, and then basically you're riding on free monies now, right? Yeah, that would be let's see. Perfect. Wait, Tesla's a 215 virus? Really? Let's go, Oleg. Well done. Congratulations. Yeah, again, that was meant to be a swing play, but I don't think we could have waited till the end of the day, you know. I again, the safer thing to do with swing plays, my intention always is to wait for the end of the day and see what the price action looks like, you know, all day, so you have a lot of data to go with. But for some reason that level just looked nice. At least as a gamble, right? Oof, look at that. Yeah, we bought this thing at the bottom. From the bottom, no red candle since. There goes $9.30. Loving it. Loving it. 109. Maybe. Loving it. Sheesh, Tesla. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Speaking of Verb not being done yet, look at Verb. Verb just had a pop from like 12:30 all the way to 13:30, 13:40. So Verb, anything that's sitting above the 200 that has momentum, that has volume, is not done. Right? So clearly Verb is not done yet. TVGN looks like it failed at $1.20-ish and it's coming back down a bit. So a proper retest would be maybe be a retest of the 9 or $1 and then stay above $1. Right. And then again for WBA there's resistance at again, you know, like $9.30, 932. We know this level is a big level already. So for anybody that's scalping, maybe that's not a horrible scalp, right? Not the best scalp, small gains, but anyways, but that doesn't change the fact that this is still resistance though for WBA. Doesn't change it. And TVGN is holding up really nicely actually, but 120 is always resistance for these names. Yeah, I think the main issue with Tesla is people look at Tesla and they're like, "Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Tesla is amazing, right? Tesla is going to be the future." Don't think anybody questions that, right? But then people look around and say, "Oh, NVDA." Like all these other companies are printing monies right now and Tesla is like, "Yeah, we're going to print money in 2027." Right? You know what happens when Elon says 2027? And he knows it too cuz he joked about it on that live stream, right? He's overly optimistic on timeline. He's really saying like 2030 and beyond. So that does that mean Tesla is going to be spending a lot of monies right now to get this thing off the ground? Because EVs are not it, right? Because anyways, yep. as soon as he said like 2027, you could see the reaction from the markets, right? They're like, okay, thanks, but no thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. Anyways, Verb is going for $14, guys. So that VWAP held up really nicely, actually. So again, Verb is not done yet. Not done yet. And they probably rotate to NVIDIA. Yeah, NVIDIA is cooking and Tesla is getting slapped. So like, yeah. You look at NVIDIA and NVIDIA cannot print enough monies. Like they're printing monies. And then Tesla is out there spending monies. Yeah, okay, cool. Well done, well done, well done. Well done, Ryan. Yeah, so it looks like we filled at $1.18 for now, but still holding $1. So thanks, Diddy. That sounds like something that anyways. Thanks, Diddy. 100% profits today. Well done. Yeah, it looks like that 420. Grim, did you eventually end up selling that position? Yeah, 420 was too much for this thing, right? Straight to the abyss. And WBA is like, not WBA. Verb is like, come on, guys, let's cook. That's a pretty nice push. Anybody buy the dip on Verb? That's a pretty nice bounce. 1220 to 1470. Oof. Very, very nice. Congratulations if you bought the dip. You missed it, Yogi? Yeah. A little bit of consolidation at the VWAP and then boom skis. Then boom skis. And then the closer we get to $15, it seems like we like it struggles a lot. Close to $15. Close to $15. What do we have? What's the S&P doing? Still just consolidating? Yeah. NVIDIA feeling at 140 for now. Unusual volume. What's the float on this thing though? 1 million? 1 million. Ooh. It's not a bad demand zone, I guess. Put a rep on your watch list, everybody. Well, people that like to play momentum stocks. AREB, put that on your watch list. It's not crazy volume. It says unusual volume on my scanner, but it's not crazy volume though. It just, again, the only reason why I say put this on your watch list is because these guys did a split recently, right? They did a split recently, and and um and then it's consolidating in that demand zone and trying to curl with a little bit of volume. So again, it's nothing crazy going on there, but it's something to watch if the volume ever does come in. So like if that thing was to break above $3, I think the volume would come in. So just something to watch for sure for now though. So I'll make sure we so for let's see, something to set an alert on for a breakout at least. Ready? Cool. Just wanted to look. TVGN looks like it finally broke above $1.20, guys. Right. So retest of the 9 and the dollar, and then back above $1.20. So a TVGN is like, let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. TVGN. You're out at $1.12. Okay. Tesla 213 for Tesla. Yeah, yeah. Maybe in like 2025, I'm gonna buy Tesla for like over under $100. But other than that, I'm really not interested in Tesla. Really not interested in the Tesla. Like an amazing company. Elon might be the smartest person on earth. You never doubt Elon, but it might take some time. So, Sarah, really? How old is your daughter now? That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, Bitcoin is hitting new highs here, guys. So 65.6. Cooking. The S&P is bouncing back again. So yeah, like Joe said, maybe just resetting the RSI. 14 months. Oh wow, that's amazing. Amazing. Verb is pushing for $15 again. Pushing 14 months. Sarah, maybe your baby will grow up and become and crush the markets. Because they've listened to us, thrust over and over again. So it's in the DNA now. Oh, BTC, come on, keep going. Mara is at 1720 now. Yeah, you're happy with Mara though, right, Shamir? Happy, happy. Yeah, no, Bitcoin looks good. It's about time. About time. Wait. So, oh, that's why. Okay, that's why the Canadian. Okay, I was looking at a stock that I'm holding in my long term account, but it's Canadian, and I'm like, why isn't it moving? I completely forgot that. That's how I don't care about the Canadian markets, but I do. Yeah. Anyways, she'd be good with numbers. Yes. 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 And then Sarah, the only question I'm asking now is, how come you're not a member yet? How come? You know, you need to maintain this journey for your daughter. And to go to the moon, yeah, especially with your Tesla position getting slapped. But yeah, the S&P is back to the almost back to the top again, guys. Right? So we dip a little bit and then we turn around and push, turn around and push. And then Sarah, another thing you can do for your baby is, open them an account and start putting some monies in there. Alrighty, start investing for them, and then they can continue it in the future. Alrighty. Right? That might be one of the best financial decisions you do for them, or like for. So do you do something like that for them? Sky, I know, right? I know. Uh, yeah, Mike, are you still holding it, or you're? Uh, it looks like we're double topic installing at $15 again for Verb. Send it. Yeah, TVGN came back down. It looks like we stalled above $1.20. We actually broke below the 9 EMA now, so $1 still support them. WBA still looks okay, guys. Right? This was not meant to be a play that's a scalp or like. I mean, that's fine, but like it wasn't meant to be something that we watch every second, like it's a trade. It was meant to be a longer play, but if it isn't, then it isn't. If you took the profits, beautiful, right? Money is money's. But now again, it still needs to break out, right? It needs to clear that 132, 932, right, and cook. So the S&P just hit new all-time highs again. Oh my goodness, new all-time highs, and Bitcoin is at 65,800s. Are you finally liking Bitcoin today, Ryan? Hopefully, it doesn't do the usual Bitcoin pump and back down, right? Exactly, Mike. That's gonna be Sarah's daughter in Discord. She's gonna come back and say, "I want my monies." She's like, "I Blaze told you like 10 years ago on stream to open an account and invest for me. Where's my monies, mom? Where's my monies? And Sarah's gonna be like, here's your monies. Trying to drop features, but you're having a problem. You should have access. You should have access, Joe. Let me see. Maybe I'll just do it manually. Permissions. Why isn't this a private channel? I think that's it's just the way that it was set up. I'm just gonna change it to a private channel. And save. See if you have access now. See if you have access now, Joe. Just refresh and see if you have access. Sheesh, BTC. Cooking. Cooking, cooking. Love it. Yeah, just see if you can refresh and then check again. Cooking, cooking, BTC, cooking. So congratulations, guys, if you're holding the Maras and the whatever else. Alrighty. Yeah, Josh was in DC, so Josh was busy. Verb is not done yet, obviously. Right, we're back to $15 again, guys. Right, so any stock that's sitting above, any stock that's sitting above the, any stock that's sitting above the, Joe, are you good to go now? Yeah, try it again. See if you're good. I haven't seen the membership. What do I get from that, Sarah? You can join us in Discord, educational stuff. Just click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot. It's going to show you. It's going to show you what you get. But again, so let's say like, okay, if I can spell, let's say Sarah. Let's say like so Sarah just had a new baby, right? So let's say Sarah like, let's say Sarah is especially with the price, like for kids, like especially with the price of like housing now and like stuff. Anyways, so let's say Sarah like, so let's do $50 a month. Okay, let's say Sarah invests $50 a month. Let's do what? Let's do 30 years. So when the baby is 30 years old, because obviously they're gonna take over it and they're gonna put more money than Sarah would put in there, right? But like, yeah, let's say 30 or like 30, or somebody give me a number, 30, 40, or 50. Like, are they gonna use this money to buy a house, or like are they gonna use it to like for their retirement? Right? Give me a number in the chat for Sarah. So $50 a month though. That's all. That's all Sarah is doing. MLGO. Sure, sure. Looks like Verb hit $15 and got slapped again. Why do I feel like like I'm 20 years delayed? Maybe nobody's interested in this. Nobody interested. Yeah, fine. I'll just move on. Uh, yeah, yeah. Joe, is this still not working? You're probably the wrong chat. I'm gonna send you like an invite, Joe. Okay, click on that invite in the one-on-one channel, Joe. Try that. Try that. Are we at new all-time highs again? No, not yet. Not yet. Okay, there you go. Well, there we are, new all-time highs. Verb is a crazy stock. Crazy stock. What did you do though, Joe? Did you click on the invite or did you just click on the channel itself? I want to know what fixed it. Just so we Microsoft. Okay. 4 hour. Okay, let's take a look. Virus. Let's take a look. I haven't looked at any bigger time frames today for sure on Bitcoin. Z4 hour and look left. Yeah. Oof. Oof, virus. My chest already hurts. You wanna give me a panic attack? Oof, virus. Oof. My goodness. Yeah, 66. Like as soon as we start breaking above 66, we start smelling violence. Oof. Okay. We have a new member. Andrew upgraded to goats. Let's go, Andrew. Let's go. Let's go. Exactly, virus. Yeah, and then we start opening up room to at least retest $70,000. That's what you took your profits on those. You sold puts on. You did, Yogi. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, yeah. There's some major resistance there for sure. For sure, for sure. I mean, but if it's gonna break above it though, this would be the time, right? This would be the time. We'll see. The S&P doesn't care though. We just keep hitting new all-time highs. Let's go, virus. Let's go. Let's go. 375 for what? For what? Do, do, do. BTC. I don't know if yeah, no, hopefully Bitcoin can break out though. Hopefully. I think we've all been waiting for $70,000 in new highs. 70 and new highs. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. I'll post that chart in Discord just in case any of you do, do, do. Just in case forward edit and reply. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, TVGN looks like we actually came closer to $1 and then bounced again. Closer to $1. A 10% drop on what? What are you looking for? 10% drop on, Saints, on the S&P? Type in yes in the chat if you're waiting for the market to dip so you can buy the dip. Like if you've been waiting for a dip so you can buy the dip, type in yes. Hopefully, Shamir. We'll see. Oh, on TD. Okay, 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 okay. Sounds good. Yeah. Let me see what it's doing now. Because that 57 was the level we needed to break. Oh, there you go. Beautiful, right? Yeah. Congratulations, Saints. Well done. Yeah, because again, the only reason I say that is because, and we talked about this like a year ago. Was it a year ago? No, like just earlier this year, right? I'm sure you guys remember this conversation, right? We were talking about how like we were talking about the S&P at 500, right? We're like, hey, the S&P is at 500. Like we've gone from like 47, 450, 470 to 500. Like this is way too much. We need to see dips before we buy the dip skis. You want to know how far we are away from 500 right now? We're almost at 600. That's crazy. Like this was not that long ago. This was just the beginning of the year. We were having this conversation on stream with Joe and Virus. Because Joe was like, oh, we need to, we need to start building like long-term accounts. You know, that was a few months ago. We were saying like 500 is way too high. And here we are 580, 583, 584. Like just ridiculous. Exactly, virus. Like soon this thing is going to do a split. Like this is crazy. Crazy, crazy. Yeah. So and exactly like and so if you're just waiting for the dips in the markets, I think that's why dollar cost averaging is so important because you're gonna have some like rubbish entries, you're gonna have some good entries. And if you dollar cost average and we go up, you at least you're making something. If we dip, you have more monies to buy some more, right? So dollar cost averaging is for sure the way. Because if you're waiting for that perfect time to buy the markets, I think we're in a brand new market cycle, like someone mentioned in the chat, right? Like it's just different times we live in now. We get one red day and everybody's like, yes, I bought the dip. That's not even a dip. Could dip to see, I don't know if I like that guy, honestly, JR. To me, that guy speaks a lot of rubbish. I don't know, maybe that's just me though. Maybe that's just me. Um, that dude is like, oh, the only investment you should be making is gold. The stock market is rubbish. What happens if it crashes? Oh, real estate. Oh, la la blah 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 blah. That dude seems to talk a lot of rubbish. A lot of rubbish. But again, maybe people like him though. You know, people like him. He's like, oh, you want to know how much debt I have? Hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars. I'm like, okay, cool. He's like, I borrow your money and I spend your money. I'm like, okay, cool. Like whatever. Yep, yep, yep. He sounds like one of those people though that like is like if crazy things happen in the world, like he's well positioned, right? But like you also need to be rich to get to a point like that, Like one of those people that's lost touch with like reality. Anyways, because they have so much monies. But again, yeah. Maybe Geo. Yeah, TVGN is looking good still. Looking good. 216% for the day. Ayo Guardian. Yeah. I'm sure we could yeah. And you're feeling amazing? Yeah, I need to get a massage. I need to get a massage. Hmm. A massage. Okay. Not by the robot. And I need to make sure there's no baby oil in the room. Joe, just know that it's gonna be up and you don't have to worry. Anything left, Will? Are you asking because you're looking for an entry or because you're trying to sell a position? If you're asking because you're looking for a position, I would just wait. Why? Because we're sitting at a double top already. So I would give it a bit more time here. It looks like there's more left. You're in it? Oh, okay. So if you're in it, then for now I would just put a stop loss. Will, what's your entry price? I would just pick a number and put a stop loss. Alrighty, it's creating higher lows and it's bouncing up the 20 EMA for now. So that thing kind of needs to stay above like $1.14. If it stays above that, you're okay, right? And then your next support obviously is at the bottom of the demand zone there, closer to 105, and then $1. So you just have to don't worry about like if it has any more left. Again, it is resistance. We might just fail at this price and go back down, but just put a stop loss and you'll be okay. Uh, Wait until you get home. Yeah, Joe, probably best. Uh, na, 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 na. Let me take a look at these two actually. JTAI. Hmm. Is the Verb still holding the VWAP? Yep. Okay. Uh, 1745. Okay. 1745. Ooh, BTC just broke 66, guys. Ooh, beautiful. Beautiful BTC. Beautiful, beautiful. That thing said, let me cook. Yeah. Most likely why marriage is said. Thanks, guys. Oof. That is very beautiful. I want to see 70K already. I want to see 70. I know Geo popped. Okay. 50% on Tesla. Nice. Nice, Oksana. Well done. Let's go. It's about damn time Bitcoin did something nice. Okay. What time is it? Sooner last week. We are ready. Yeah, Bitcoin usually runs like October to the end of the year, right? So the timeline is let me see if we can pull up like a Bitcoin uh mm, monthly monthly seasonality chart is what I'm looking for. Let's see. Yeah, October is usually the time where it really starts to cook. Yeah. So if you look at this, like all of these charts are gonna look the same, right? But if you look at this like seasonality chart for Bitcoin, you can see that like okay, we run the first half of the year and then we kind of dip and play games. Look at how much like which actually this looks perfect. Right? This actually does look perfect, doesn't it? Right? Because like if you look at like August to September to October, like we sat at the same level for a damn long time, right? And then meh. Let's see if that works out though. Saints, that's what it's supposed to say. Yeah, what it's supposed to say. So it depends how much, like, how green you are. Right? So that's interesting. They're all kind of similar, right? They're all very similar, but yeah. So this is another BTC seasonality thing, right? And you can see that run like starting in October, right? And then running, and then yeah. But we'll see if that plays out the same this year as it usually does. Do. Good start though. Good start. I have no idea. Oh, okay. October 14. Yeah. One on ones. Yeah. You met your daily goal, D? Let's go. Congratulations. Love it. Love the daily goals, guys. Love the daily goals. Verb again doesn't look like it's done yet. So if you're playing with Verb, guys, just again make sure you pay really close attention to this view app, right? Because it doesn't matter where the view app is at. Every time it touches it, it looks like it wants to bounce. So if at some point that thing breaks below that view app and you're holding this thing, get rid of it. Breakfast: Western omelet, bacon, meat toast with apple butter jam. Ooh, that sounds amazing. Next time I feel like a little bit sick, you know where I'm going to? Straight to Dan's house. And then yeah, yeah. By the time I come back, I'll gain a little bit more weight, but you know, just a little different. Yeah, at the gas. No, okay. Well, Joe goes to the gas station, but let's go, Dan. Avocado on the side of gas station food. Joe, huh? Huh? TVGN doesn't look like it's done, does it? But again, that 25 is still resistance. So we just keep failing at that 25 for now. It looks like it wants to break above though. Let's see if it actually closes above now for TVGN. Ooh, I like that virus. Yeah, I like it. Yes, please. There goes $1.30. Leftover chicken pizza. I made it last night, and in the food chat, I saw your post, and I saw you posting, but then I never really like clicked on it because I was doing other stuff. It's viral. Yeah. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. He retired from bad decisions at the gas station. That's good. No, this is the 1 minute chart, Will. This is the 1 minute. If you pull up the 3 minute, when you have more data, you pull up the 3 minute or the 2 minute, it starts to look very similar. So you're still going to see the same resistance. If you pull up the 3 minute, what you're going to see is that this candle hasn't closed yet above $1.25. So it's still resistance. And that's all you're going to see. So it's more confirmation of resistance, right? And clearly, like that's still a problem. 1770s, send it, Shamir. How green are you on your calls now? No, that's good though. That's good though. We all need to do better, We all need to do better. We need to do better. For sure, for sure. Do, 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 do. Ah, rubbish. 17. 175% Shamir. Oof, well done. Well done. Congratulations. That's amazing. That is amazing. But again, so Shamir, do you notice what the difference between that position you took and every other position you've taken is? You want to know what the difference is? You want to know what the difference is? Do, 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 do. His entry, exactly. Exactly. Like your difference is the entry there, right? Like you might not have known that when you bought on Friday, right? You might not have known when you bought this thing on Friday, but that's the 4 hour time frame, and that's Friday, and that's that thing picking up from the bottom, right? This is it, the last two 4 hour candles break going boom ski, right? So that's the difference. Whereas for Tesla, again, you might be buying Tesla on a beautiful dip, but look at the difference with Tesla. Look at Tesla. Tesla, as soon as Tesla broke below, what is that, 42, 40? Virus mentioned this level last week, right? As soon as it broke below that level, yes, you might be buying this thing on the way down and it's a beautiful discount for long term, but there's no support there, right? So that's the problem, you know? So, Mera, good setup, good price action. WBA is still at 927, so it still looks fine. Right? Needs more volume and more boom skis though. Tesla's done a good job though, holding off like the 215, 213, 215 especially. It's done a good job. Um, hopefully stays above. Yep. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely for Tesla. Yup. And honestly, like as soon as Tesla broke below this little level right there, that breakout retest zone, as soon as it broke above the below this on the right hand side and below the 200, it was the abyss. Obviously, Elon kind of helped, but and also like you look at Tesla on the daily, like look at that, right? Like it's double tops, double top, double top, double top, double top, right? Below the 9 EMA, we know what happens below the 9 EMA, right? So if you look at the daily on Tesla, though, Tesla actually looks like it's sitting at a sweet level on the daily, doesn't it? That's where that 215 is come 215, 214 is coming from. That's why it's bouncing. Look at the last time Tesla hit the 200 EMA. Yeah, he helped a lot, right? Boom skis. So Shimir, for your sake, this 200 EMA for on the daily for Tesla, maybe, right? Yeah, the 200. Yeah, hopefully, it would be. I mean, again, it held that level on Friday and it's holding it again today. So yeah, so that's the Tesla on the daily there. Alrighty. Okay. So hopefully the Tesla can stay above the level. Alrighty. Uh, okay. Perfect. What is this on the left hand side? That's TD. Ooh, TD is bouncing there aggressively. Aggressively. Is Verb still holding the 200? Yeah, look at that, guys. Verb came back again to the 200. Yogi, did you get in this time? Virus, yeah. Did you get in this time, Yogi? That thing came again to the view app and then popped again. So it's not going anywhere, but it's holding. But these are scaling levels, a bounce of not exactly virus, exactly. I want to say exactly so many times, but I don't think I can say it, right. Again, if you're gonna scale into something, wait for these demand zones, wait for these big moving averages, right? So because they always dip to those levels. It's gonna feel like, oh my goodness, but we always dip. Well, not the S&P, but I want to fight him. I know we all, Shamir. Yeah, we want Shamir to do well. Either way, for 180 now. Yeah. So when you're looking for long-term positions, like you want to make sure you take your time, like be patient with it and scaling, because you have all the time in the world, Yeah. Yes, yes. Oh, okay, never mind. That's the influential. No, just taking deep breaths. Inhaling. Don't forget to smash a like, guys. If you haven't already, please and thank you. We're gonna hop off in like 5 to 10 minutes. 10 minutes already. Already. So again, don't forget to smash a like if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe if you're new. If you're not a member yet, what are you waiting for? Right? Just because we weren't on much of last week, we were still cooking in Discord. We will cook in Discord whether we're on YouTube or we're not on YouTube. It doesn't matter, right? So click the link at the bottom of the chat there and come join us. Uh, Deciding to upgrade. Mike, Discord is 24/7. Like I can show you screenshots. Like Grim was up $4,000 already this morning at 5 a.m. in the morning. Like people were hitting the daily goal at 4 a.m. Well, not 4 a.m. Like 5 a.m. and being done for the day, right? So like Discord is 24/7. We're on YouTube for for 2-3 hours. The market is open for a lot longer, right? Including after hours and pre-market. Look at that. Grim was done at 4:12 a.m. this morning. So in between. What? So there you go. Like if you're not a member in Discord, you're missing out, right? And also when these things start moving, like it's because something happened, right? There's news and we're not on stream yet, right? And you've missed it. By the time like if by the time like this thing was up 100% already, like people were in this already from Friday, right? How would you know that? Well, Dan, yep. Exactly. uh and this has nothing to do with the market, does it, Joe? Unbelievable. Anyways. uh One of these days, your wife is gonna beat you up, Joe. But yeah, right. So if you're not a member, you're missing out, right? You're missing out. As soon as the news comes out, it's posted in Discord. As soon as something is moving, right? This thing was posted in Discord when it was up 5%, and it's 114%, and obviously now it was up 200 and something percent, right? So you're missing out. If you're just waiting for YouTube's, you're missing out big time, big time. Mm. Is that your view app? What time frame is that? Let me see. 1 minute. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, and I'm not sure why your view app is different from mine. Because your view app also doesn't look the same as mine. Like it's a different color. You might not actually. That might not be the view app. Yeah, it might not be the view app. So click on the settings. Go all the way to the bottom. Instead of selecting regular view app, select colored view app. Missing out, Mike? Yeah, Mike, come join us. Upgrade and come join us, Mike. Come join us. Let's go. Let's go. TVGN is retesting that demand zone again. Virus, absolutely, exactly. Uh, Perfect. Uh, okay, sounds good. Let me go. Let me go take a look. Do I need to download it? Maybe. Ooh, that's why I always get lazy, Joe, because I have to download the beats. Uh, from the DM, yeah, treats. Okay, sounds good. Okay, it's only one song though. So you just want to play in the last minute? Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, I have it ready, ready to go, ready to go. Spotify's cooking. Let's go. Yeah, I have it ready. Try for a month exactly. Then, right? If you're not making better gains, you can always cancel. Exactly, exactly. So invest in yourself for a month. If you don't like it, then you could always leave. Right? Cost you less than the amount you're going to spend on coffee for the month or at McDonald's. Or any of the other rubbish we spend monies on. Saints, are you a member? I feel like you're a member. You just have a different account. Thank you for the super chat, though, Saints. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Verb is still fighting. The S&P is dipping. Yeah, SPY is dipping. SPY said, hey, guys, I'll give you some dipskis. Some dipskis. Okay, let me play the beat still. Then we can hop off in a second. This beat is brought to you by DJ Joe, guys. This is Joe in the chat. So Joe's been in the labs making the beats. I'm waiting for the beat to drop. This is the vibes. When you're eating that mango like that and it hits you in the back of the head. Woo! Vibes. Just vibes. is the village vibes. It's different. Let's go. I like it. This is the slow thrusting beats. In BTC on July 14, 2010, you'd have isn't that crazy? $1,000, Yogi. There's every few years there's an opportunity like that. We just have to wait for the next one, and take a gamble, Yogi. Crazy. 2010 was not that far ago. Not long ago. Oh, let's go, Olu. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I'm taking Joe's beats and getting my wife to be a tie in the bedroom. Showing up. Ah. Oh my goodness. See, Dan is done for the day, guys. I'm gonna play the beat again. Actually, there was another one, Joe. You just wanted this one? This is from Joe as well. This is called West Coast. Olu, you're the last person to upgrade. Come on, Olu. Come. We're leaving soon, Olu. 5 minutes. Anyways, Mike, I'm waiting for this to scroll up. Come on, Olu. I'm gonna come find you. Let's go. Welcome, 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 Mike. Welcomes. Yeah, so your invite link should be under the community tab, Mike. I'll just send it to you again. I'll send it to you on stream. Ready? So here's your invite, Mike. It depends. So So if you're looking for like just the general chats, like stock general, and then the options channel, they just need to do like Discord community. But if you're looking for like swing plays, trade ideas, signals, the scanners, then you need to do legend. So Mike is missing some channels as well. But yeah, you need to do legend for that. Alrighty. Vibes. Vibes. Okay, so ZPT on watch. Okay. We have a saint. Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. Okay, okay, sounds good. Sounds good, Joe. Sounds good. Okay, let's see. I do like that other beat though. I like this one. Let's play this one more time and then we can hop off. Alrighty, guys. Again, don't forget to smash a like, please, and thank you if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe if you're new. Righty, more than half of you guys haven't smashed a like. You know, half of you guys haven't smashed a like. So take a second, smash a like, hit that subscribe if you're new, and if you're not a member yet, click the link at the bottom there for Nightbots and come join us. And come make monies with us in Discord. Really, Joe? Yeah, it should be. Yeah, yeah, it should be. Let's see. But let me look at Neo, just because Neo. Yeah, that thing needs to retest the 200 all the way there, virus. Then maybe it starts to curl and then it can be a long play, a swing play, you know? NIO needs that retest. I'm going to set an alert actually. Set an alert. So it reminds me when it gets there. Virus? Yeah, virus needs to freestyle on the beat. Yeah. And yeah, let me know if you have any last questions, guys, and then we're gonna hop off and continue in Discord. Alrighty. Yeah, Nicola, for some reason your colored VY looks like a different color. Is it lime green or like is it like mine or it looks different for some reason? Send that screenshot to Rob. Send that screenshot to Rob, Nikolai. If he can give you a fix. Alrighty. 80s vibes. Yeah, let me know if you have any last questions, and we shall hop off and go back to ZD squads. Alrighty, y'all. Again, much love. Thank you. Thank you for hangings. And let's continue making money in Discord, please. Please. And thank you. Any no last questions? Anyways, if you do upgrade, just let me know. Or if you do become a member, the invite link is going to be on YouTube's, or send me an email, hottradesx@gmail. Thank you, Jericho. Green, not greedy. Catch you in Discord, Gail. Glad my doctor down again. Yeah, yeah. S&P with a little bouncy there. Yep. Thank you, Oleg. Yeah, hopefully, Oleg. Hopefully. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully. I really wonder if it's a muscular thing, because like I can feel a little bit like my back is on fire too sometimes, but I know virus is saying that. Yeah. Anyways, really wonder if it's a muscular thing. Very interesting. Thank you, Jay. KK. Thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Could be the nerve pinched. Hmm. That is so weird, isn't it? It's not like I do anything crazy, you know? Jump in a cold lake, Tony? Oh my goodness, that's gonna help it? You'd have to have muscles first. Unbelievable. Yeah, like, who? Anyways, thank you, Lena. Let's go. Hmm. Lion, finally. Yeah, exactly, virus. Exactly. Thank you, Dan. Thank you all. Have a wonderful rest of the day, guys. See you guys in Discord. And what? And thrust. Bye, everybody. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, guys.
Hot trade, building you to the scene. Hot trade, riding the money dream. Hot trade, what's your strategy? Hot trade, come and trade with me. Hot trade, places, let's go. Hot trade, we're making that dough. Hot trade, watch the market soar. Hot trade, come on, give me more, give me more. Hot trade, always set your stop limits right. Hot trade, no more slacking, trade all night. Hot trade, it's on fire, blazer shouts loud. Hot trade, stay green, make the crowd proud. Hot trade, what a monster, nice pop. Hot trade, don't let the game stop. Hot trade, from Canada to worldwide. Hot trade, come along for the ride. Hot trade, always have your own plan. Hot trade, ladies is the trading man. Hot trade, it's a pump and dump beware. Hot trade, for the thrill if you dare. Hot trade, it's cooking beautiful, he says. Hot trade, wild nights and trading days. Hot trade, this is business, no more slacking. Hot trade, join the fun, there's no backing. Hot trade, always set your stop limits right. Hot trade, no more slacking, trade all night. Hot trade, it's on fire, blazer shouts loud. Hot trade, stay green, make the crowd proud. Hot